lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And we're off and running from Landover. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Daniels setting up the play action. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. No throw. 3rd and long. On the move. Headed right. Running right side by McLaurin. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Black open.
To the air, Lance. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Down. Red, yellow, 43.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
Let's go now.
They've got a man in motion.
10 black, 6.
We'll go play action on 1st down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 50, green.
Working now from the gun. This is on target to Christian Watson. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Christian Watson. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Blue striking.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Chased out to his right. That's the line. He's going to run for it. And he's going to line up out of bounds on 3rd down, so they're going to be forced to punt this away now.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Play fake here. Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. Won't get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key.
Come on.
Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Fields this one at the 3. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
Okay, ready?
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Here's Lance. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds a seam down the middle. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. 1st and 10 from the 32.
Come on, play.
On the draw, this is Johnson. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends would get you.
Here we go. 50, green. Set.
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Ready.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Fits it through the middle. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers go up 6-0 here in the 1st.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football.
And it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. Our score, 6-0. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They start out with a 2nd and 3. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt in it for the first time. He's not able to escape. The zone read doesn't work. It's going to cost him a couple of yards, too. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, he's not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
So now here's 3rd and 5. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. He's out in the clear. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
That kind of call right there, Kate, shouldn't be the 3rd down surprise. It used to be 5, 10, 15 years ago. So common in teams' playbooks league-wide. But boy, is it tough to defend. And that's why they love breaking it out to reset those chains.
Jones on first down. He's got Jalen Lane. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
40-yard line.
Second down give to Krosky Merritt. Yes, it hit! The ball is out! And the Steelers get to it. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Here's the backup. First throw. It is caught left side. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Send the tight end in motion.
60 red. 60 red. Hut.
First down. Play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Let's go now.
And bring the tight end left.
33. Yellow. Ready.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
1st and 10, he keeps it on the option. And get forward about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Throwing his lands. Going with a screen to Johnson. He finds space into the red zone. And he has it all the way down to the 8. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal, Pittsburgh.
Slot man motioned over. Design quarterback run here. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Blue, 32, set.
Here's a quick pass, cut outright. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now
3rd and goal now. Can they find that final yard?
Down. 52 blue. Red, cycle. Cut.
Back to throw, it's Lance. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go.
It's the score. Steelers 13. Commanders nothing.
Right, ready to send this one away. He fields it from the 8. Things going well so far. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
At their own 38-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jones. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Jones. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
To throw again here on 2nd and 10. Jones. Screen pass here for Krosky Merritt. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
So 3rd down and about a yard ahead as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Again, Jones to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work.
And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a 1-score game before halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground with Algier. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
Here we go. Cut.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. It's a short pick up to the 20. Frankie Louvu there for the tackle. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Let's go now. Black, 10 black. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Austin makes the grab downfield. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Real green. 60 red. 60 red.
To the air, Lance. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Steeler first down.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Black Ultra. Set, ready. Yep, smash, red. Set.
Lance. Buys time, rolling right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Let's go. Blue, 32. Black shot. Ready.
One final shot before the half. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
To kick off.
Time now for the bottom half of the roster to make an impact, Brock. Our preseason opener underway in half number 2. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Looking slant route complete. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ready?
They go play action on 1st down. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those 2, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
They're running out of the pistol with Johnson. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackle made by Trey Amos.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's keeping it himself on the 3rd down option. Play not developing as they had hoped. So that's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Jones. Finds him over the middle. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
2nd and 3 now. Looking from the gun. Here's Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And this gets all the way down inside the 5. The officials blow it dead at the 4-yard line. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Block 40. Striker. Rail. Cycle. Set.
Throwing now off the play action. Headed out right. And he won't find an escape. They converge and drop him for the safety. Some early down aggressiveness in the shadow of their own end zone, Brock. And unfortunately, it costs them. They're going to have to punt it away following the safety.
Yeah, usually why you see coordinators call runs. Try to give yourself a little bit more room. So if you want to take a risk on 3rd down and it backfires, it doesn't backfire in 2 points. But let's give some credit to that defense. That's a big play, momentum turner in the game.
And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
That's good for a Washington 1st down.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. Throws his hit, he fumbles it. And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football.
Man, that run was looking so good for him, but you'll see QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose, ball away from his body in a prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go. Trouble. Blue. 32. Green Jack.
Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Come on. Drill green. 52 blue. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Buying some time right. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. It's 2nd and goal.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
Set. Ready.
And motion a tight end left.
Yellow. Cut.
Here's Lance. Brings it in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow their lead off the turnover. Right on for the extra point. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Steelers drive their lead to 11. Right, ready to send this one away. Fields this one at the 3. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Play fake, Jones. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not.
Another turnover. This time it's an interception. And the Steelers, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Oh, boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleased, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
1st down, play action. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers parlay the interception into points. Right on for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Steelers push their lead to 18. Right, ready to send this one away.
Set to kick off.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit.
Commanders 17.
Lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
On the toss, it's Algier. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Here we go. Red, green, gas. Smash. Ready. Ready.
They're going play action. Vacates quickly left side. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here's a throw. This is a heater going deep. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up fourth down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
Looking to return from the 29. Crashes through a tackle. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
First and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Let's go.
Starting on the ground here, Krosky Merritt. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
At the 43-yard line.
Now it's Jones out to play action. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. The Commanders ready for the punt. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Offense to the line. Here we go. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Let's go next. 10 cycles. Black 40. Hut.
He takes off with it. The pitch is out to Johnson. Drifting ever closer to their goal line as he winds up backwards to his own 5. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's two looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, yeah, that's one the quarterback's got to rectify.
What are you doing? They'll get 31 yards on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
31 yards. First down, Steelers.
Here's Lance now. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Steelers with the ball. They're leading, but not by a lot. Here's second and 10 now from the 36.
Ready.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. Red, cycle. Set.
They'll throw, third and long. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
At their own 2-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
19 Lions. Let's go now. 17
Go with him.
Rusty Merritt straight ahead. This is close, but he is not in the end zone, Brock. By less than a yard, they avoid the safety. But boy, that was close.
It's a loss of 2.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12. Jones from his end zone. That's Robinson on the slant. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Washington Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Complete. It's now second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing here, Jones. Dumps it off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
First and 10.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
On the ready.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Here we ready.
From the red zone on first. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Down. Ready.
Here's a handoff for Algier. Makes the tackle. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have third and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Right, ready to send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Give it to Kronsky Merritt. Oh, he drops a touch at the right sideline. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
On the play. And a Washington 1st down.
They go play fake with Jones. Buying some time left. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
Giving this to Kronsky Merritt. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Commanders 1st down.
Play action now with Jones. Couldn't connect across the middle, but it's an incomplete pass.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Jones setting up the play action. Looking for the end zone and a deep shot. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
He rolls to his right. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Come on, set. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Go.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play.
He may not have been the very last line of defense, but with that type of athlete in space, not hard to think the sweep could have turned into a much bigger play if that tackle's not made right there.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to try him backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Going for it with Kronsky Merritt. And this run's overwhelmed. They drive it backwards and off the field with this turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Yellow, set.
Starting on the ground here with Algier. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. You never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on him. First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Set. Yellow, cross, 10. Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Here we go.
Motion the slot man right.
Ready?
We give here to the motion man. And the defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Set, ready.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Steelers about set to celebrate this win. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Austin put in motion right. Lance. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, those are the looks they have hoped would open up by this point in the game, Brock, but still got some guys sitting on those throws, and they nearly made a splash play.
You know as a quarterback when you throw in the middle of the field, there's just simply more defenders in harm's way, and you've got to see that window open. He got away with one there.
Black, 95. Hut.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Steelers have a 1st down. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Here's Algier on 1st down. Went in there full steam ahead, but they ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
60 red. 60 red. Hut.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds him over the middle. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
13 yards.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And this one does not go far.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. They give to Algier from the gun. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
It's Algier on 3rd. Same guy, same results. He's bottled up for a 2nd time, and that's going to bring him to 4th down.
It's a loss of 4 yards. Brings up 4th down.
So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners. As with that, we sign off from D.C.